Sixties, BBC Radio 2.
Good morning, Habits. We're going to start this week's show with a song written and recorded by Chris Andrews, who provided some great songs for Adam Faith and Sandy Shaw, but also became a big star in his own right in Germany. In 1965, Chris made the UK top 3 with Yesterday Man.
I'm her yesterday man.
Chris Andrews, recorded in 1965. An artist some of you have requested, whose records will be included during this first hour, will be Buddy Holly, Marty Wilde, The Locomotive and the Newtowns. But our own next choice is the disc that was the third and final single to make the US Top 10 in 67 for Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels. After a couple of earlier ventures with bands that had different names, Mitch met up with producer and writer Bob Crew, who suggested the Detroit Wheels, and recorded several hits on his Dynavoice Records label. In 1967, they reached the US number 6 with Sock It To Me, Baby.
Oh, I'm so ready. Just one more kiss. Come on, baby. Honey in the beehive, honey fun. Every time you kiss me, hit me like a punch. Ready, 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 oh, I want, yes, I do. me, baby. Talk it to me, baby. Gotta suck it, to me, baby. Suck it to me, baby. Suck it to me, baby. Suck it.
A Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels release in '67 that was first banned by a number of US radio stations on the grounds of somewhat suggestive lyrics. Now, we know that many of you remain constant fans of Buddy Holly music, and so we'll be interested to hear that Universal Records has recently released a new double CD called The Very Best of Buddy Holly and the Crickets, containing 50 of their best-known tracks. So we've chosen one to go with a couple of requests. Alan Winslow, now in Beijing, has been living in China for 10 years and says hello to all old friends in Swindon who remember the Locarno dance rooms and the Moonrakers. And names in particular are Dave Baker, Terry Williams, Brenda Spooner, Terry Adams and Ruth Akers. Then Myrtle Lawrence of Chatham says she and her best friend Brenda Grant in Hampshire have known each other for 40 years, and they too would like to hear anything by Buddy Holly. So here's a track first released in 1958 and reissued in 1960, which got to UK number 30 on both occasions. Heartbeat.
Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me? Heartbeat, why does a love kiss stay in my memory? Fiddly pat, I know that new love thrills me. I know that true love will be. Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me? Heartbeat, why do you skip when my baby's lips meet mine? Heartbeat, why do you flip, then give me a skip beat sign? Fiddly pat and sing to me love stories, and bring to me love's glory. Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me?
Heartbeat by Buddy Holly, now available yet again on the double CD, The Very Best of Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Now, you all remember the Seekers, don't you, formed in Melbourne in 1963, who worked their passage to England free on an ocean liner in return for providing entertainment for other passengers. They then gained a spot on Sunday night at the London Palladium, where Dusty Springfield was top of the bill. Brother Tom was in the audience and recognised the Seekers' potential as a vehicle for his own style of songwriting. This song, written in '67 by Kenny Young, was their 8th consecutive and last British top 20 hit. When will the good apples fall?
I may be a rich man's daughter and have servants of my own. I can snap my fingers and I could have anything I want. but not the tears of envy in my eyes. Oh, when will the good apples fall on my side of the fence? When will I taste the sweet fruits of life? When will the sun smile for me through gray cloudy skies above? When will I find my true love? Well, my daddy says don't worry, and my daddy says just wait. I'm gonna find you a rich man's son and bring him to our gate. Sometimes I look out my window, see lovers hand in hand walk by. Daddy doesn't know it. There are some things that money just can't buy. Oh, when will the good apples fall on my side of the fence? When will I taste the sweet fruits of life? When will the sun smile for me through gray cloudy skies above? When will I find my true love? When will I find my true love? When will I find my true love?
The fondly remembered Australian group The Seekers. And from that to this week's Stuck on 2 feature. For this we go back to the 3rd week of July 1969 to find that the Plastic Ono Band had climbed to number 2, where it would stay for 3 weeks, with a writing credit initially accorded to Lennon and McCartney, but later reissues only credited John Lennon. This was the first solo single released by a member of the Beatles while the band was still intact. Give peace a chance.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody talking about bagging, 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 bagging. This is the matter, this is the all we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying
The Plastigono Band in 1969. And when the number 2 position was finally relinquished by them, it was taken over by another soloist from a famous band, Robin Gibb of the Bee Gees, who'd hold on to number 2 for just 2 weeks with Saved by the Bell. Robin Gibb. So, if we now go back to the beginning of this feature, we discover that in the week the Plastigono Band went to number 2, the Rolling Stones had knocked Thunderclap Newman's Something in the Air off the top spot, and they then stayed at number 1 for 5 weeks with Honky Tonk Women.
Tried to take me upstairs for a ride.
Stones #1 both here and in America in 1969. And that brings us to your request now, Nigel Harms in Guildford. And Nigel says, when we played It's Been Nice by the Everly Brothers recently, it reminded him that he used to enjoy a version that had been released earlier by Marty Wilde. So now he'd like us to play another Marty record he once thought was a hit, but now knows it wasn't. From 1963, it was Lonely Avenue by Thomas and Schumann, also recorded by Ray Charles, Van Morrison and the Crickets.
Well, my room has got 2 windows, but the sunshine never comes through. You know it's always dark and lonesome since I broke off, baby, with you. I live on a lonely avenue. My little girl, when you say I do, well, I feel so sad and blue. And you know it's all because of you. You know I could cry, whoa, yeah. 'Cause I live on a lonely avenue. Oh, come on, baby. Well, you know my covers, they feel like lead. In my pillow, it feels like stone. Well, I've tossed and turned so every night I'm not used to being alone. I live on a lonely avenue. My little girl, when you say I do, well, I feel so sad and blue. And you know it's all because of you. You know I could cry, whoa, yeah. 'Cause I live on a lonely avenue. Oh, come on, baby. Well, I've been so sad and lonesome since you left this town. You know, if I could beg or borrow some money, child, would it be a highway bound to live on a lonely avenue? My little girl, when you say I do, well, it feels so sad and blue. And you know it's all because of you. You know I could cry, whoa, yeah. 'Cause I live on a lonely avenue. Oh, it's mighty lonesome.
All of Marty's hits in the 50s and 60s had been for Philips, and then in 63 he switched to Columbia for the track we just played, and one other, and then he moved to Decca for one single, The Mexican Boy, before coming back again to his first base, Philips. His first British hit in 58 was with a cover of Jody Reynolds' American hit Endless Sleep. And we're going to hear another version of that now by Vince Taylor, whose recording career also started in the late 50s, but at the beginning of the 60s he went to Paris, where he was given a 6-year record deal with the French Barclay label, recording several EPs and albums, and it was for one of these EPs that he made his version of Endless Sleep.
The night was black, rain falling down. Look for my baby, she's nowhere around. Traced her footsteps down to the shore. Afraid she's gone forevermore. Well, I looked at the sea, and it seemed to say, I took you, baby, from you away. I heard a voice cry deep, come join me, baby, in my endless sleep. Why did we That's why her footsteps ran into the sea. That's why my baby is gone from me. Well, I looked at the sea and it seemed to say, I took you, baby, from you away. I heard a voice crying in the deep, come join me, baby, in my endless sleep. I saw her near, reached for my baby and pulled her to me. I stole her from the angry sea. Well, I looked at the sea and it seemed to say, I took your baby from you away. My heart cried out, she's mine to keep. I stole my baby from an endless sleep. Endless sleep, endless sleep.
Now that was Vince Taylor, and Ace Records have now made many of his tracks available on CD for the first time with a collection called Jet Black Leather Machine. And so to that enduring duo Chad and Jeremy, who in their early days played in coffee bars and folk clubs in London before being taken up by John Barry, who made them stars in America with such hits as Yesterday's Gone, Summer Song and Willow Weep for Me. On their first album, they also included a version of Billy J. Kramer's top 10 hit with a John and Paul song, From a Window.
Late yesterday night, I saw a light shine from a window, and as I looked again, your face came into sight. I couldn't walk on until you'd gone from your window. I had to make you mine. I knew you were the one. Would be glad just to have a love like that. Oh, I would be true, and I'd spend my life with you. So meet me tonight, just where the light shines from a window. And as I take your hand, say that you'll be mine tonight. Just to have a love like that. Oh, I would be true, and I'd spend my life with you. So meet me tonight, just where the light shines from a window. And as I take your hand, say that you'll be mine tonight.
A Lennon and McCartney song as recorded by Chad and Jeremy.
Sharing you, I know I'm sharing you. I'm not the only one who's in your heart. When I'm with you, your love belongs to me, but you have someone else when we're apart. There are two of us who kiss you, two of us who miss you, and two of us who wish there were two of you. And so to go on sharing you. I know my helpless heart just can't be free. But even though I must keep sharing you, you know you'll never be sharing me. Oh no, you'll never be sharing me. You'll never be sharing me.
One of several songs recorded by Bobby V that had been written by Goffin and King, though the record had different B-sides here and in America. Sharing You was backed in the UK by At a Time Like This, and in the States by In My Baby's Eyes. And now here's a playing hard-to-get supplicant who has a vinyl copy of Rude Is in Love by The Locomotive, but it's now so worn and scratched it's hard to listen to. This is Eric Denham of Aylesbury, who says he's been unable to find a CD copy and wonders if we can help with one of our exclusive specials. Well, you've struck lucky at last, Eric. Well, let's play the disc first, which was the only hit single by the Birmingham band, reaching 25 in 1968.
No gun shooting for Rudy tonight. No rat trap
Former Decca promotion man Tony Hall, by now running his own organisation, had gone to Birmingham to listen to a gig by the Locomotive and was so impressed with Rudy's in Love, written by their keyboard player Norman Haynes, that he immediately arranged a recording of it with production in the hands of young Gus Dudgeon. Subsequently went on, of course, to work with Elton John. And now the final side one request, which came from Glyn Harris of Aintree, lead guitarist with a Liverpool band called the Newtowns. In the mid-60s, they recorded 4 tracks, 2 of which have now found their way onto CD sets on the Viper label called Unearthed Merseybeat. And the band would love us to play one of these, their version of Over the Rainbow. Well, we all know how popular that song became after being sung by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz, but it's since topped the American Film Institute's list 100 Years, 100 Songs. The version we just played was made by Liverpool band The Newtowns. And next, the third consecutive and penultimate single by Marianne Faithfull to hit the top 10 in 1965. Written by John D. Loudermilk, this was released by Decca, who rather surprisingly also issued on the same day another version of the song by the Nashville Teens. Well, this probably dissipated the sales of both recordings, but it was Marianne's that achieved a much higher chart placing with This Little Bird. released by Marianne Faithfull in 1965. Now, after the next track, we shall break for the 9 o'clock Radio 2 news summary. Meanwhile, we're delving into the extensive musical history of St. Louis. Many subsequently big names began their careers there, but there were many others who were also very good but remained in relative obscurity, such as, for example, Leo's Five, linked to the East St. Louis Blue Note Club, opened in 1961 by Leo Gooden, after whom the group were named. Ace Records have released a CD called Leo's Five Direct from the Blue Note Club that includes guest appearances by Albert King. This one is called Hold It. Side 2 of Sounds of the 60s continues after the news. This is BBC Radio 2 online, on digital, and on 88 to 91 FM.